Well, hello and welcome to today's free trading video and market analysis. I'm your host, Kenny, Senior Research Analyst with the MiniAnalyst.com. The first thing we're going to look at here is a chart of the market. This is the mini S&P 500 futures contract. Right there it is. Bam. 1202.25 is the latest print. This is Tuesday, the 20th day of April, 2010. 1202.25. Looking at kind of an interesting session we have today. We had a gap up on the early session following through on yesterday's late day recovery, yesterday of course being Monday. If we take a second and look at actually yesterday's chart, what a beautiful fake out of the breakdown of Fridays. This of course was the big sell-off that we got on the expiration day Friday. Huge sell-off, very nice trending day though, but as you can see we retested. We actually tried to break below the early session highs yesterday, break below the mid-session lows of the prior day being Friday, and but what a beautiful arguably hybrid inverted head and shoulders formation. We had this shoulder right here, head right there, and right shoulder right there, and then just blasted to the upside. But why were we bullish? Why did we expect that move? Why were we confident in some of our long portfolios, our long models? Particularly, we'll look at the Evo in a second. Oh, well, that's because of this. Look at this. We had bullishness, actually quadruple bullishness. One could argue actually quintuple bullishness, given the price technicals and the move above the trend right there. But bullishness, certainly a divergence there, and bullishness right here, an extreme positive divergence right there. Although the market and price did come down to fake out the move, we did continue to see, although bearishness, diverging bearishness, in fact, and that certainly gave way for the bulls to get emboldened once we got a move back above the trend right here, and certainly once this evident formation, inverted H&S setup, came to fruition, and that certainly was a beautiful move late in the day on yesterday. Today, I had the follow through move, gapped up, filled the gap, came back to test 1205. That's this previous session low. That was actually the swing high on Friday's pivotal session. Actually, you can see a double top right there on Friday. So 1205 set up as a pretty key level. 1210 being certainly more resistance, but 1205 right now the market's keying off of. We are comfortably bullish, as you can see, a quadruple threat bullishness here, and certainly so 6 out of 6 bullish indications are the case right here at 1202.75. One of the free trades today for informational purposes will be a buy from 1200 1202.50 with a target of 1210. We'll say 1209.25, or sorry, 1209.50. 1209 to 1210, wherever you want to take off your exposure. So a nice 8 to 10 point move right there expected, given the market is certainly in bullish formation, as you can see right there. We're going to actually switch over and take a look at the daily. Now this, of course, is our official market timing, what we send out to you guys every week, saying this is where we're going long, and this is what we are. We're bullish, we're bearish, we're neutral. Well, we've been bullish since this day right here. What was the date? The second day of March. So this is actually 33 days ago. And we've got a gain, an open position gain of 86.35 points in the S&P. So one futures contract, that's $4,300 in gains had you bought on our recommendation to go bullish at, over 1120. So at 1121, we're going back to bullish. That's a break of this swing high right here, 1121 bullish. You're certainly sitting on over $4,000 in gains, compliments of just watching your free market analysis and trading video. But where are we now? The market's certainly gotten a little choppy, what with Friday's action. 1206.12 is the last print on the S&P 500 cash index. We still remain comfortably bullish. It's gotten a little whippy, but all signs continue to point to bullish. We certainly, from a trend following price technical perspective, we are bullish. Although this was an ET sell signal, it was high level in nature, suggesting it's really just a great opportunity to reverse the sell signal and buy. And as you can see, that's exactly what's happened here. Was a buy setup. So nevertheless, a little bit dodgy down here in terms of momentum and directional movement, but right now we're going to remain comfortably bullish. So how have our models been performing? Oh, actually, we want to look at so last week's trade was a sell at 1208.75. That trade was a beautiful trade. Got all the way down to 1179.75, so almost a 30-point trade. Was last week's sell setup at 1208.75. Where do we give that to you? Well, it was based off of this free model that we've provided. It was a new short trade. The short was actually at 1198, as you can see, but we sent out the video. It was right around 1208. So this was our free trade setup last week. Actually, it was Thursday. Right here on this day, it was 12:08.75. The close was actually 12:08.50. So if you got the video that day and you got in at the close, you sold short at 12:08.50 right before Friday's huge down move, and certainly you would have taken your profits. Hopefully, the cash register did ring for you with a 30-point move essentially in about a day. So our compliments to you. Another great trade setup. The trade before last week's trade was also another beautiful trade. Actually, if we can go over and look quickly, really should mark these. But I believe it was right here. Yeah, it was right here. So our stop was actually 1286.50. I believe. I could be wrong. You need to check that. It was 1286 to 1286.50. The market actually got to 1286.25, really on an errant move. So you might have gotten stopped out, but nevertheless, it was a short setup with a stop around 1286 to 1286.50. Look at that move. Came all the way down to our profit zone. 73.50 was the low. So another beautiful trade of about 7 points in the prior week's video, assuming you didn't get stopped out in the market. The stop was 1286.50 or 1286.25. Maybe you re-entered, what have you. So it's two beautiful free trades. What's the trade going to be today? One of the trades is going to be 1202. We'll call it right there. 1202.50 is where we were, I believe, up to 1210. Depending on when you get this video, it could be around 30 minutes from now, unfortunately, what with the uploading time. But the swing models actually went long today, so we can't put that out. Actually, it's 1201, 1202.50. So if you want to go ahead and get in on the long side from a contrarian sentiment basis, we're actually to the long side right there. So pretty impressive stuff. So we're going to keep on moving right along. Booked some. We'll take a look at this. This is our Evo. Beautiful model, just absolute beautiful model. Look at that, hitting new highs today. Look at the trades that it's had recently. $25,000, $4,600 maximum drawdown. That's about a year. 1 year, $25,000 maximum drawdown, $4,600. Beautiful trades, long, beautiful, long. Yesterday went long. We mentioned aforementioned the bullishness, how we are comfortable with this long exposure right here because we saw the divergence, and this is certainly just a fake out. And beautiful trades going on right there. The DDT TFO, we actually need to go ahead and go look at that, but I did want to mention, we're running out of time here. Look at this trade that we just booked here in our venerable Swing System 5.0, by far our favorite Swing System 5.0. $1,900 a contract, a trade 1YM, went it long at 10,678. Sold at 11,059 today. Another beautiful model at new equity highs for this model. So the Evo and the Swing System 5.0, beautiful trade setups. But we're also going to look at the new dual day trader TFO because we're running out of time right there. Had a huge day yesterday, up $1,310 on a $5,000 account. So you made $2,600 if you have $10,000. You made $5,200 if you have a 20,000, 4 units of this. You can make some serious percentage dollars. $1,300 was the gain yesterday, so that puts, if you guys have been following that, we started tracking these newer models, see who's going to be the standout. Well, the standout certainly is the DDT TFO. It's right there on the home page, up 76% now. Had a little bit of a pullback, 3-day drawdown. Great time to get in because since then we've gained another 50% or so for the dual day trader TFO. Just an amazing portfolio, as you can see, with more huge gains yesterday. $1,300, 26% was the gain on a $5,000 account yesterday. And there you see our other models. Here's some of our primary models, 5-day returns. The standout is still TTTHR up 27%. On a $10,000 portfolio. I believe that's the standout on our primary futures models. These are our newer models. DDT TFO up 76%, almost 80%. So, if you guys have any questions, go to the website, click on any web page, click on live chat with support team live. If you have any questions, shoot us an email to admin at MiniAnalyst.com. And if you have any questions on anything, just feel free to shoot us an email. And hope you'd enjoyed it, and we'll see you at the next free video.